And we're live. You are here because you want to learn all about plant-based meal planning. And I'm here to share those tips and meal planning with you that's going to be a game changer for you. I'm super excited to have you here. So let's do this. Let's get into Meal Planning 101. Welcome to Veg Inspired Live. These are micro trainings and tips and tricks on how to help you be or become a plant-based eater. Now, before I dive in, I want to just introduce myself real quick. I'm a real person. I travel full time in a fifth wheel RV with my husband, John, and our cat, Eddie. And my name's Kathy, just in case you didn't know that. I've been an ethical vegan for over 9 years, but I was faced with a health decision. And I was, I was in 2019, I was faced with a health decision, and it was continue what I was doing, or change and take control of my health through a lifestyle change. Now, I chose the latter. I shifted my vegan way of living and eating to a cleaner, more whole food, plant based lifestyle and adopted the daily habits that led to easy and fun plant based eating, which has given me increased energy, better moods, better joy, over 50 pounds of weight lost and maintained. That's the key. Reversal of all the symptoms of prediabetes, and the opportunity to author 3 whole food and plant-based cookbooks. Now, I've taken the methods and the things that I use to make plant-based eating my new normal, and I teach others so that they can achieve the same type of healthy, happy, thriving life. So today we want to explore meal planning, but before we get in, I'd love to see who's here. So if you're watching, drop a comment in the chat. Let me know that you're tuning in live, and if you're watching the replay, just give me a hashtag replay. Super excited again, whether you're live or replayed, watching the replay. I love having you here, and I love hearing from you in the comments. So drop them in. I'm coming to you still from the red desert of Utah, which is really in the middle of kind of the national parks of Utah. And we're exploring those Mighty Five this summer. So we're really excited to be here and to be able to come to you live from this area. Now, when I think about meal planning and how meal planning has helped me make plant-based eating my way of life, I look at meal planning as a way to create intention. It's a way to create order. It's not about putting together strict rules for you to follow. It's not about this rigidity that comes with follow this meal plan, strict, strict, strict. It's more about this is my goal. I want to eat plant based for these reasons. And so, in order to eat plant based, I'm going to take the idea of putting in a list of foods that I love into my calendar, right? So, meal planning is not just this one off. Hey, we've got somebody from Southern Norway, Tracy. Hello, hello. So, when you're in my world, I teach meal planning with a few very different components than most people. In fact, the very fact that I teach you to meal plan rather than just giving you meal plans is actually a huge difference. And one of the reasons for that is it's empowering. Sandy from Oregon. Hey, hey, hey. Love seeing all of you chatting away in the comments. Hello, hello. When you create and follow a meal plan, it's like setting a goal and then achieving it. It's like creating a pathway to follow and then executing it. And so when we meal plan with intention, when we meal plan and execute those meal plans with empowerment and authority and that power that we have, meal planning feels amazing. But what happens with a lot of people is they go into meal planning with this false sense of this rule following, like I mentioned earlier. But meal planning is really about creating intentions. And when you meal plan, you can save time. Who here would love to save some time, right? Drop time. Just give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you'd love to save time. You save energy. So you just the energy output that you do in putting together your meals and putting together your snacks, in preparing foods. When you have a meal plan, you save energy. When you have a meal plan, you reduce food waste. Who is tired of throwing away perished foods from the back of the fridge, right? If you've been doing that, let's get a meal plan in place. Yeah, Sandy, Facebook users raising their hand. Sorry, I can't see you. This is what happens if you didn't click the little link to let StreamYard see who you are. I only see that part. You save money. When you meal plan, you save money, right? You're saving money because you're not buying multiple things. You're not overbuying at the grocery store. We've all been there, overbought at the grocery store. And we'd all love a little bit of extra jingle in our pockets, right? Meal planning also helps you alleviate frustration around mealtime, right? It alleviates that chaos. What's for dinner? I don't know. Oh no, I wanted to make a cashew sour cream and now I haven't soaked the cashews. So now what am I going to do? I wanted to do this. You know what? Forget it. I'm too tired. Let's just order takeout, right? Like it alleviates that kind of frustration and in the moment decisions. The other thing that meal planning does, and there's so many benefits, but I just highlighted these six, is it helps you stick with your eating goals. Now, listen, it's not a rule to follow. It truly is about, okay, my intention is to eat whole food plant based. So, what am I going to eat next week, this week, whenever you're planning that aligns with my goal, right? So, one takeaway that you can have is that your meal plan supports your goals. So, when we talk about Meal Plan 101, the first thing I want you to think about is creating a list, whether it's on a piece of paper or whether it's on your phone in the Notes app. Create a list of recipes you love. Now, hear me when I say this. The key word in that sentence is love. Don't be jotting down recipes that are like, yeah, I kind of want to try it. You want recipes on that list that light you up. If one of your favorite meals is pasta with vegetables, then that probably is a meal you want to plan in each week. And as you grow in your plant based, as you evolve in your plant based living, it might start with veggies and white pasta. And then it might evolve to, you might try a bean pasta or a lentil pasta. It might evolve to a whole wheat pasta. It might involve, it might one week it might be zucchini noodles because holy cow, you've got zucchinis coming out your ears in your garden, right? Like, what do you love? I love baked potatoes with broccoli and chickpeas because I like to get a starch, a veg, and a bean on my meals and cashew sour cream. It is one of my favorite meals. I will make it even if I'm tired. I love tacos. I would coach all day and do all of this all day long, and I would still make tacos at night because I love them. So, those are things that are always on my list. So create this list of foods, these meals, these go-to meals, these go-to recipes that you love. So the first big key takeaway of this 101 is to use meals on your meal plan that you love, meals that excite you. The other point of this whole process of creating a list of meals that excite you is that you're narrowing down your options. You're getting all your ideas in one place. You are creating some order so that when you sit down to actually write your meal plan, to actually put the meals on the calendar in a way that fits in your life, you've got all the ideas, right? You're not having to scroll through Instagram or go back to YouTube, right? When I teach meal planning in the Meal Plan Accountability Club, and if you're interested in that, just drop club in the chat and we'll make sure to get you the link. This is where I guide our members through a 7-step checklist to create their meal plans in under 60 minutes. And one piece that I teach them, number one, is to set aside time and create a list of these meals that are exciting them. That way, when they're sitting down with me to actually create their meal plan, they aren't digging out 10 cookbooks. They aren't scoping out YouTube videos and spending a half an hour watching vegan whoever's YouTube video on how to make noodles or whatever it is, right? They're not scrolling through Instagram. They've got their ideas in one place and then they're pulling from those ideas and they're putting them into the world. Like they're putting them into them in the world. They're putting their ideas into their meal plan. All their ideas in one place. They can quickly transfer ideas into their plan. Now, all of this is really a shift in thinking, right? Because many of us think, oh, meal plan, I'm just going to jot tacos down on Tuesday and I'm done. But what if your Tuesday doesn't support tacos? What if you're like me and you coach all day on Tuesday? You like actually set aside time to coach on Tuesdays. And even though I would make tacos at 8 o'clock at night, I probably don't want to be in the kitchen cooking at 8 o'clock at night. So could I prepare my tacos on Monday so that I can eat them for leftovers on Tuesday? See, a meal plan allows you that flexibility. Get in the habit of creating a list of recipes and go-to meals that you are so excited to cook and prepare. And then you start putting those meals into your meal plan. Now, I also teach using a template. It's a 7-day template. It doesn't have the day at the top of the week because let's be honest, you're adults. You can decide what day of the week you want to start your plans. Our Meal Plan Accountability Club meets on Thursdays. Some people start the meal plan on Fridays, some start on Saturdays, some start on Sundays, some start on Mondays. It just depends on how your life fits, right? And so that template, now this is the second piece in your 101. That template not only includes the meal, it also includes the snacks, and it includes meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because here's the thing, we want to ensure that you're planning for all of the times that you're eating in a day. If you're a snacker like me, you want to plan snacks that best support your goals. Because when I cleaned up, right, my story, when I cleaned up my vegan way of eating to follow this whole food plant-based way of eating, snacks were a huge part of my life. I love snacks. I love finger foods. Like that's why I love tacos. That's just one of the things that I love. So for me, it was really important to have snacks planned into my meals and my weeks so that I wasn't turning to junk food. Now, we don't keep a lot of that vegan junk food in the house, but when I have snacks that are available that support my goals, I'm more likely to turn to those. That way you have them in the refrigerator and you're not playing that kitchen roulette with the cupboards in the fridge. So if your snacks are listed on your meal plan, you have a go-to place where you can check in and say, "Oh yeah, I have hummus for a snack. I made that yesterday. Oh yeah, I got apples from, this is my real life. I got apples from Capitol Reef National Park the other day. That's a snack I want to remember to eat." So I just write apples on the snack list and then it reminds me, "Oh yeah, I have those to eat." Right? I also teach you to check in. This is point number 3 in Meal Plan 101, to check in with your calendar. Now, this is an important step, and it is one of the biggest things that differentiates our meal planning from into an actionable and executable plan rather than just a whiteboard of lists, right? Like, I'm not here for like low level stuff, right? I'm here for the depth. So if you've got a whiteboard on your refrigerator that has like some dinners across the top that you don't actually stick to, that don't excite you, that actually don't fit into your schedule because you put a 90-minute lasagna on a day that you have 15 minutes, like I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you see that we can really fit these plant-based meals into your life in a way that actually supports you doing it. So I'm here for you. And so we want to make sure that you have time to prep the foods that you're putting. You want to make sure that you have time to prep the ingredients that you're using for your meals. We want to make sure that you have time to prepare the foods, right? How does it fit into your day? And better yet, how will you fit these foods into your schedule? Asking yourself these questions, using your calendar as a guide to fit these meals into your life is huge. It is the game changer that takes this from just a calendar of, or just a list of recipes, to like an actionable, executable plan. And when you take the action and you execute it in a way that aligns with your goals, you're golden. You're seeing results right away. And that's what we do. That's what we help you with in our Meal Plan Accountability Club. So if you love this and you're ready to make meal planning a habit, comment club. Our Meal Plan Accountability Club meets for 60 minutes each week, and we guide you through a 6-step checklist to become an efficient and effective meal planner. And here's the beauty. It's only $1 to give us a try for 2 weeks. So you can pop into our meal plan for 2 weeks for $1. Like, you literally can't buy anything for $1 anymore. But I'm so confident in the way that we meal plan that it's going to help change your life in those 2 weeks, that you're going to want to stick with us as a monthly member or an annual member. So I'm super excited. If you're interested, drop club in the chat. I'm actually going to drop the link in to the comments. I think I can comment. I'm not sure. Don't know if that'll pop in, but hopefully it pops in. It looks like it heads to the YouTube comments, but I'll go in and put it in the link to this video. It's going into YouTube right now and Facebook. If you want into the club, this is your opportunity to get it for $1 for just the first 2 weeks. I'd love to have you join us. You get instant access to all of our previously recorded content, as well as all of our upcoming live sessions, which, like I said, are on Thursdays. So hopefully you love this. Hopefully you'll take some of these action points that I gave you today and really start becoming a more efficient meal planner. And like I said, if you're in and you love it, comment club and we'll get you the link. Take care, and I will see you next week for another Veg Inspired Live show. Bye, everybody.